Hello, 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 everybody. How's everyone doing out there tonight for our second stream of the day? My name is Greg. I'm a real world A320 pilot, bringing my passion and love for aviation and flight simming to the YouTube community. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Dummy Thick, howdy y'all. Howdy, Dummy Thick. Nathan Hidalgo, cello. Hello, y'all. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening this evening. Beautiful day once again in Las Vegas. As you can see, we got Southwest that just landed up behind us, taxiing into their gate. Today we're going to be in the Spirit Airlines A320 Neo. So we got the A320 Neo that we're going to be doing from INI Builds. My first time flying it, so hopefully, hopefully I can wrangle this beast down. We shall see. Doing aight, doing aight. That's what's up, Nathan. That is what's up. So I kind of have it set up for a transient flight here. We're already on the ground power unit, so what we can do is we can hop on into the flight deck. And take it from there. We'll just recycle the IRs to get those realigned real quick. There we go. We'll move on down. We got the captain pressure switch in the captain pressure position. That looks correct. We got the two fault lights. That is actually correct. Recorder ground control is on. We don't need to test the CVR. This is not an originating flight. All the other switches should be extinguished. Our guarded switches are in the guarded position. So that looks good there. We don't need to do any fire tests, so that's good. Hydraulic panel, everything should be extinguished and our two guarded switches guarded. Fuel panel, all the fuel pumps should be off. Thermal select should be in automatic and our crossfeed is off. The electrical panel, Gen 1 and 2 are offline, so those are faulted. We are on electrical power, so that's good, and everything else should be lights out there. Packs 1 and 2 are not operating, so we got the fault light there. All the other switches should be out, and the guarded ram air switch should be guarded. Moving on to the anti-ice panel, all the lights should be extinguished. The cabin pressurization panel, we want to be in auto with the landing elevation and auto. I got the strobe lights in auto. Yeah, I'll leave them in auto for this flight. Got the strobe lights in auto. Nav lights are in the one position. AP is off for now. We have the no smoking sign on, seatbelt sign off. Emergency lights are armed. Oh, yep, that is simulated. Alright, so the observer panel PA is going to be out, turned 3/4 of the way up. All these lights should be extinguished. Coming down to our cargo smoke panel here. Both of these should be guarded and both of these lights extinguished. Ventilation panel, all lights extinguished. Engine panel, guarded and extinguished. Sweet, we're going to come over down to the FCU, left to right. All the lights should be extinguished. 29er, 79er. That was left there by the last crew. It's 29er, 77 now. There we go. So we will set 29er, 77 once, twice, and thrice there. Moving on to the main FCU here. We want to make sure it's displaying in all sections there, and we're in heading and vertical speed, not flight path angle. Moving on to the FO side, same thing as the captain side. Moving on down to the ND, we want the brightness turned all the way up. The PFD should be on the left, ND on the right. Standby attitude is aligned there. Our engine warning display, we got upper and lower and the correct orientation there. Brake fans off, landing gear is down through green. The time looks correct, and that date is today the 19th? That is not the correct date. It is what it is. Oh no, it is. Okay, never mind. This is Zulu time, so that is the correct date. Sweet deal. And they also got the function correct, where as soon as you let go, it switches back to the GPS time. So they did get that right. One thing that I got right, there we go. Landing gear is down with no red error indication. On the first officer side, same as the captain side, you get the ND and the PFD with everything turned up right. Right arm down to the center pedestal, captain side. We want to make sure the MCDU is on and no damage to it. Our radio management panel is on, and our audio control panel on. Everything looks like it's working correctly. Our integral lighting we have turned all the way up, and our weather radar is off. Coming up to the center pedestal, we're gonna recall anything. There we go on the ECAM. There's nothing there. Looks normal. We'll hit clear. That should clear it. Why didn't I clear it? Our trim mode should be at 0. Thrust levers idle. Engine master's off. Engine mode selectors at normal. We got a digits displaying down here on the rotor trim, and the gravity gear extension is stowed. Going over to the FO side. Same thing once we get all the way down here, though, to the transponder. I do have a ACRS message from departure, or well, from Las Vegas controller here. So our squawk is going to be 4776. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. 4776. All right. So are these flights around you actually other sim guys at their computer or just computer generated? So I am online. I am on the virtual air traffic network. Virtual air traffic network? Is that what they call it? Vatsim virtual air traffic? Something like that. So these are that one guy. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. Let's go back outside. Boop. So you see these two guys over here. Those are actual other simulator guys. So you got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see like 5 southwest. Are those JetBlue? Looks like JetBlue from here. Got a JetBlue, a United. So got a decent amount of aircraft here in Las Vegas tonight. Not insanely busy, but it's not completely dead either. So yeah, all of those that you see there, Dummy Tech, those are all other people at their simulator doing other simulated flights, going to and from, I have no clue where. So yeah, that's the beauty of flying online. And it looks like we will have some air traffic control online with us tonight. So I will go ahead and try to get the. Are they on the game? Or I thought they were in chat. Pretty sure they're chat. We'll leave that the way it is. We'll hop back into the flight deck there. Where were we? Oh yeah, we got our squawk code. And so yeah, we got that all of that done. One thing that you want to do, you see down here on the Neos, you can't see the engine oil quantity. That's because you gotta come all the way up here to where the FADEX are and turn the FADEX on this airplane, and then you can see we got 17.7 and 18.2, so that looks good. It's interesting that they didn't give them the exact same quartz. That's interesting. Alrighty, so we will close those up. There we go. And you can see it goes back to amber axis once you turn the FADEX off. So that's one of the things you gotta look for when you come in here and you do your check to make sure you get fluids and stuff like that. So now let's go over to the McDo. We'll go over to the net page. This doesn't have SimBrief integration, does it? I thought it did. We'll download you from SimBrief. SimBrief requested. Okay. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? No? Okay. Well, here, hold on. 1 second. Boop. Put in some details real quick. Options. No, that's me. Why wouldn't you sync with SimBrief? A brief flight plan requested. I don't understand. Okay. Well, not thrilled about that. That's okay. I'll bring you guys back. Boop. There we go. And we are back. Looks like we're jamming this in by hand. So, let me clear some uh, clutter off my screen here. And we're going to be doing KLAS to KLAX. Excellent. Yes, I know there is no route in there. We're going to be Spirit Wings in KS 3318. There we go. A cost index is going to be 15. Sounds good. And our cruise altitude of 280 with an ISA deviation of plus 12. So that's going to be 27 degrees. Okay. So that is incorrect. It would automatically put a negative in there. So we gotta get a negative 27. There we go. But we're gonna leave that as is. This one, I don't know why we have an alternate, but we have an alternate. We're gonna go to Ontario, O-N-T. Yeah, I know. And we'll go to our B page here. We're planning on a zero fuel weight of 132.5, 132.5. What's a CG of, I'm just going to swag it here. Best estimate, guesstimate. Our block fuel is 12.7, zero fuel weight, CG discrete. Yeah, I know. Well, that's because we're not loaded yet. Give it a second. Jesus. Boop. Alrighty. Block fuel is going to be 12.7. There we go. We can, oh, you can't clear out the right reserve. Oh, come on. Alright, so the route reserve is just stuck in there. I don't know why they do that, but they do that for reasons unknown. Alrighty. Out of Vegas, plan on 26 right, unless they tell us otherwise. So we'll plan on 26 right. We're going to be on the, let's bring our clearance up here. Raider 2 departure, Blake transition. So we'll do the Raider 2 Blake transition, or black. That's right there, black and silver. That would make a lot of sense. So we got that, and then into LAX. Tentatively 2 for right. We will see when we get there. It's going to be the Angel for arrival. Shatner transition. And the V is there. Where does the Angel 4 leave us? Going to 2-4 right. It leaves us at Circus, so we'll do the Circus transition. Boop. There we go. Yeah, we get constraints above us. Okay, cool. So that should all be in there. Let's make sure. Okay, so from black, we'll go direct to Shatner. Excellent. So no more discontinuities. All looks good. We'll go back to the NIP page. I don't think, nope, you can't insert any wins. So what we can do is a minus 30. I wonder if I put that in there. Nope. Okay, so I literally do have to bet minus 30. There we go. So we'll put the trip win in there. That'll give us some reasonableness there. The performance, let's go into, I like using the performance tool from SimBrief. Let's see. Populate from the last flight. We have everything. Of course, I like doing assumed weights and assumed temps. So 144, we're going to be 146.7. That looks good. We will calculate our performance in there. Alrighty, another flaps 1 departure. It's going to be 138, 138, 139, flex 59, flaps 1, And let's just call it up 0.2. About that. And we'll go all the way over to our descent page. We'll go slant 290. Nice descent speed. Secondary flight plan. We'll copy our active flight plan from there. And we will call the box all set up and ready to go. We'll go ahead and come up here, get the APU started. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and 3 Mississippi. And there we go. Well, that's getting started. Oh, it just took it literally forever to import. All right. Wow. Thank you for being super duper slow. Let's see. Payload from SimBrief. SimBrief waits requested. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. As we play the waiting game. I am not about this life. I am not about this whole waiting. Let's see. So I'll just enter everything manually. Enter my own 0 fuel weight. Or here, I'll just put in everything to, let's see. Does it show? Yeah, 180 passengers. So move you up to 180. There we go. 180 passengers, cargo, 5,100 pounds of cargo. Close enough. And our fuel, 12.7. Close enough. We will apply that load. And let's go instant. Boop. Aircraft jumps around there. It's at 28.5%, 27.5%. So I'm glad it puts it there. That's kind of nice that it does that. So let's go to initialization over, and what did I say? 27.5%? Yep, 27.5%. So slant 27.5%. And a takeoff CG at 28.5%. So if we go over here, 28.5% is going to be like right there. So yeah, we're going to be up like 0.4, 0.5. Excellent. So with all of that done, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll right into a departure briefing. So first, we always like to brief our threats beforehand. We're hot, we're high, and we have terrain. Terrain in 9D doesn't work in this thing, so that's one thing that we can't use as a tool to help us, but that's okay. Let's see. We're going to be departing 26 right, more than likely. And it's going to be on the Raider 2. Our first fix is going to be, let me go to flight plan here. Rudy at about 4,230 knots. Then we're going to go to cells at about 8,000 feet. Then Raider at above 13,000 feet. Then from there we'll go direct to Black. From Black we go direct to Shatner. Shatner is the transition on the Angel flying to LA. We have 227 miles. And our box is showing 226. That looks like it agrees. Alrighty, so we shall taxi out to 26 right. We'll probably go out here at spot 17 or 16. We'll take Golf and Charlie all the way down to the end. Flaps 1 flex, under reject considerations. If we do lose an engine after V1, we'll take our airborne. The SID goes off to the left, but we'll turn right and stay in the valley here for Las Vegas. And we'll more than likely make another return around to 26 left or right. 26 left is 10,526 feet of runway. Otherwise, the top altitude on the SID is a flight level 190. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. flight level 190. I'll leave that in thousands. Departure frequency. Let me look at the clearance here. 135.55. Alrighty. So I'll make sure I have that hard tuned in. Let's see. We do have tower on, so 19.9. Go ahead and select that in. 19.9. Muy bien. And we will do 35.55. There we go. I turned them up a little bit for you guys. 35.55.
American 383 Heavy, welcome to Las Vegas.
There we go.
Cross runway 26 right at, what is that? Alpha 5.
So we got tower, we have departure frequency, and we have our squawk in there. Any questions? Any questions from the chat?
Via Bravo, taxi via Bravo, departing.
If no further questions,
American 383.
let's go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. External power can come off. APU bleed can come on. Seatbelt sign can come on. Nope, not auto, on. There we go. The fuel pumps are on. Tanks are balanced. Hydraulics, quantity looks good. Pressurization, auto 170 looks good. And engine oil, you have to turn that back on. We already checked it, so I'm not going to do that again. Let's see, I'll put the... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to have independent FMSs. There we go.
Jet 0 Hotel Fox, welcome to Las Vegas. Taxi to park via hotel. Have a good one. Hotel 20 Hotel Foxtrot.
Excellent. And lastly, does the oxygen work? Nope. Oxygen doesn't work in here. Oh well. They got a flashlight. Things that they prioritized over. Oh, look at that. That moves, but you can't check the oxygen? Come on, guys. Get your priorities straight. Oh, look at there. They modeled the window opening. But but you can't check the oxygen. Got it. Alrighty. At any rate, we did all the things that we need to do. Let's go ahead and run a before start checklist. Recorder ground control on. AML flight forms on board reviewed. Aircraft 924. Fuel quantity. What do we need? 12.7 required, 10.7 on board. Take off performance, yeah, 138, 138, 139. With a flex 59, oxygen checked, seatbelt sign on, ECAM checked. Park brake is on and checked. MCDU set, altimeters. Get 2977. PDs are off. Departure briefing reviewed. The before start checklist is complete. Alrighty then. We're all set, ready to go. I don't think Tara really cares if we give him a call. Let's go ahead and get the pushback tug here. We'll get the pushback tug, manual pushback, thank you. Pull the jetway, thank you. There we go. Door's closing. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can hear the door closing in the background. All the slides are armed, so that's good. We'll close that door. Want to make sure this light is off. We are set up to communicate to the pushback driver. Slides are armed. And we got the beacon on. Sweet deal. Just waiting for the tug to get connected up here. Did they not pull the jetway? The door closed, but I don't think they pulled the jetway. There we go. Is it gonna go backwards? Yeah, there it goes. Sweet deal. Alrighty. How about we pull the GPU as well? Where is that in here? I have no clue. Ground? Oh, toggle GPU. And toggle chocks. Oh, okay. There we go. Cool deal. Boop. Back inside. I don't like doing anything inside there. The tower Spirit Wings 3318 is ready for push and start. That would be you, tower. Oh, you want to know why? The Phoenix doesn't do this, but wow, they really did do it. Okay, so, we want that. Okay, interesting. We'll leave that there then.
TWA 2980, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie, altimeter 2974.
I was actually talking on the interphone there for a second. User error.
Very good, Southwest 4983, contact LE Center 135.55. 135.550, Southwest 49 FUVC. Number 4, Papa Echo, Las Vegas Tower, hello. Wind calm, runway 19 right, clear to land. And Southwest 169, just got your flight plan in, stand by.
Just 1926 left. I think they're all over the place. 26 and 19, we could get either one.
Taxi via Charlie, you're going to be following a A320.
Give ahead A220, taxi via Charlie to holding point runway 26 right, Southwest 155.
Hello, tower. Spirit Wings 3318, Bravo 205225 is ready for push and start.
Spirit Wings 3318, Las Vegas Tower, the ramp select control, push at your own discretion, advisory taxi.
Alrighty, push start discretion will advise whether to taxi Spirit Wings 3318. Alrighty, so we flight deck to ground, go ahead. Brakes are released, we're clear for pushback. Alrighty. Let's go backwards. Oh man, it's getting real. I mean, as real as you can make a computer be. Yeah, I guess so. So I wonder if they get this.
Golf is now current, wind 3305, altimeter 2972.
Alright, we got golf. 7-2, he said? It's gonna be a tight turn. And 29er, 7-2. That's what he said. Alright. We'll set that. But for now, let's see how these engines sound on startup, shall we? Give it a nice little startup. Well, that was pretty instant. Alrighty. That's about as long as it would take in real life for it to start up. Let me time it this time. I'll hack the timer. We'll start number 2. I'll hack the time. There goes our tug. I have a salute. Flash the tug driver there. That's good. There goes the PTU. That is about a real start time for a LEAP engine right there. Like solid 1 minute and 7 seconds. That's about, they get that start time nailed. Love it. Alright. Well, let's go flaps 1 after start checklist.
Take the right next taxiway, taxi park via hotel, have a good one. DWA 2980, thanks for waiting. Wind 3305, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 right, TWA 2980. Thanks for all your help.
Alrighty, the after start checklist. The engine anti-ice is off, status is checked, and rudder trim is 0. After start checklist is complete. We have golf, I think it was, so we'll call him ready to taxi. Hello tower, Spirit Wings 3318 golf, ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 3318, thank you for golf. Squawk normal, runway 19er left, taxi via Delta.
Alrighty, 19er left, and we'll taxi via Delta, and we'll squawk normal for Spirit Wings 3318. Alrighty, so we have a runway change. So be heads down for a minute while we insert the new departure. Runway 19er left. We're going to be the Raider to black transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. I know that's going to mess up my takeoff data, but I want to go back through clear. Oh, it left a route all connected up. Sweet. So don't have to worry about that. Go back into our performance here, and we're going to have to get new performance numbers. So, performance tool, there we go. We'll go out here at 17, rate on golf, and then another rate on Delta. And let's see, we're going to need 19 left numbers. That is invariably going to change our stuff here. Calculate 136, 138, and 139. We're still flaps 1. So there we go. It says optimum flap setting. Yep. So 1, 3, 6, 3, 8, 1, 3, 9. The flex is going to be 50 now. Go to runway. There we go. So we should be good for a 19 left departure. So all of that has been briefed, and at this time the FO will tell the captain that he has put in the new departure, declared the discontinuity, and has updated the takeoff data for runway 19er left. So we'll continue straight ahead on golf. The time now we're good enough. We can do the flight control check. So we'll go flight controls full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, pedal disconnect on, full left, full right, neutral. Okay, the pedals. Do the pedals actually disconnect? I'm not too sure.
United 2416 is coming up on spot 1 with golf.
Oh well, what are you gonna do about it? We go max on the auto brake. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 up on the trim. That seems about right. Let's see. Ensure PWS. We'll put it in the number 1 position. Can I do number 1? Yep, number 1 position. And our takeoff config is checked. So now we can do a before takeoff checklist. Alrighty, before takeoff checklist, flaps, we have 1 planned and 1 indicated. Takeoff data and speeds are checked. Weight, On the we got 145.1. And our TPS says we're good for 146.7, so we're good there.
Honda Jet 1, Charlie Victor, runway 1.
Stab trim.
Line up and wait. Line up and wait when I'm right. Honda Jet 1, Charlie Victor.
One fuel prediction 28.5%, and this said we were at 28.5% flight controls. Checked. ECAM memo. Takeoff. No blue. To the line. Flight attendants prepare for takeoff. Alrighty, we can go below the line. Runway and FMS. We have runway. Put that on flight plan. 19 left. On the box. On my screen. Out the window. Checked. Then takeoff fuel. 10.6 is required. 12.5 on board. Flight attendants notified. Flight attendants notified. Engine mode. Norm. TCAS can get a TARA before takeoff checklist is complete. Alrighty. We're all set up and ready to go. And that's kind of how busy you can get when you get a little run rate change there. And that's why it's easier when you have a two-pilot operation. Because one pilot can do the runway change while the captain taxis the airplane. But in the flight sim world, you got to kind of do everything all on your own. I think the altimeter is updated, and I forgot to put the updated altimeter in there. 29er. 2972, yeah, that's right. I do remember him saying that. 2972. 2972. And 2972. There we go. You're all ready. Max Racing, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you came in just in time for takeoff. Am I using real numbers? I am using SimBrief numbers. No, there's no way I would have real numbers for takeoff there. Oh, okay. Dummy Thick, you were up at 2:30 this morning for a 3-leg day, so you tapped out. I'll catch you on the next one, though. Alright, Dummy Thick, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. So we're holding short, number 1 for 19 left. I mean, I will say this airplane does taxi really well.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest 2847, Mayday Fuel. We have the
Mayday Fuel, huh?
Southwest 2847, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land, you have priority.
Alright, runway 26 left, clear to land, thank you, Southwest 2847.
I think they did a really good job taxiing this airplane. Like, you see how the nose dips whenever I hit the brakes there? They're a really good job with that. Obviously, they may have had a little bit of an edge. There goes Southwest taking off 26 right. Alrighty, we are in the queue. Get that light off. Don't need to have that light on. Oop. There we go. There goes Southwest. We got another Southwest coming in. That's a Mayday, so we may have to wait for him. Spirit Wings 3318. Yeah, we heard the Mayday Southwest there, so we're holding short. Hopefully everyone has had a good day since I did my last stream. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And this is my very first flight actually in the INI A320 V2 of the NEO. So that's what I was getting ready to say. You see when you taxi how the when you hit the brakes, the nose kind of dips down a little bit. I wonder if that's like INI was able to work closely with Asobo when I left line up and wait. Spirit Wings 3318. Okay, we'll line up and wait. We'll let the flight attendants know we are taking the runway. There we go. And those on. I would like to have those more of a more clicky, but that's okay. Because I wonder if that's that new simulation, the new gear strut simulation that Asobo was trying to implement. I don't know. So we'll take the runway now and hold short, or hold on the runway. We would like to taxi to a gate.
26 right, cross runway, via golf to the gate, thank you. Plus 2847.
Tower Southwest 2457, wind information, golf, ready to taxi.
72457 Las Vegas Tower, hello, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right via Charlie, Southwest 2457.
Look at that.
2847 will clear up 26 right.
I'll make this 90-degree turn here. Let's see how well I can do it.
Wing 3318, wind 3305, runway 19er left, clear for takeoff.
19er left, clear for takeoff. Spirit Wings 3318. Alrighty, chat, we are clear for takeoff. One last little look at the Vegas skyline there before we leave. Half down on the sight stick. We'll move all the way up to 50%.
United 1431, checking in.
On the throttles. Thrust levers. Alrighty, looks good. Let's go.
Roger, the ILS 26 left.
Flex. Here comes the sim volume. Thrust set.
Clear to land, runway 26 left. United 1431.
'80. Checked. Release the forward pressure on the side stick.
Unable 190, interpreter for direction of flight. I can give you 180 or 200. Roger.
V1. Rotate. 180, Woo! Come on, girl. Get in the air. There you go. Positive rate. Gear up. Wow, she takes a lot to get off the ground.
A 10-mile final.
Get the autopilot on. Wow, that absolutely wrecked my ears.
That's almost 936, below the final. We got traffic like 2 miles from you.
Ooh. You know, other people have said it, but actually... Alrighty, yeah, 13555, Spirit Wings 3318. You have a great day. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and switch over. He says it's a mess up here. Climb. Climb is set. Ooh, that was not how I thought that was gonna go. I don't know. I don't know how I like that about the new the INI 320. You should be able to pop that right off the runway, and that's just not going anywhere.
And when you roll out, look at your 12 o'clock. About 5 miles for company traffic. He'll be same direction.
Alright, flaps up at the takeoff checklist. There we go.
You make the 360 turn.
Okay, and I'm just about to find on the left side while going into the 360.
Yeah, make the 360. Get him back in your eyesight. Let me know, and we'll give you the visual.
Ooh, look at that conga line to come into Vegas. Wow. A lot of traffic on the TCAS.
Airport 10 o'clock and 1 miles. Do you have it in sight? Yeah, it's 96. We have airport in sight. 876 ready for taxi. 19 right tower, 119.9. Visual approach 19 right tower, 119.9. United H96. Yeah, 1431 tower, 119.9.
Good grief, he is busy.
801 ready for taxi.
Alrighty, the after takeoff checklist is complete.
936 tower, 119.9. Los Angeles, hello, Southwest 169 out of Vegas with you.
LA 39 at 2054 with you, 50.
That was 169 Los Angeles Center. Climbing team level 370. Climb 370 169. Air Force 1 at Prino cleared ILS 26
Ooh, Air Force One.
ILS Zulu 26 left.
Prino cleared ILS Zulu 26 left, Air Force 1.
Southwest 4250 tower 119.9.
Tower 19.9 on top of 4250.
American 8 tower 119.9.
Wow. He is insanely busy. We're just going. Center Spirit Wings 3318, 7,500. We're climbing on the Raider. Yep, I stepped on someone.
On the ground, stand by.
Spirit Wings 3318, 8,000 climbing on the Raider 2.
Spirit Wing 3318 Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 280.
Climb maintain flight level 280, Spirit Wings 3318. Alrighty, 28. That's our final altitude. Let's go ahead and go on. Dude, this thing. That's also true what they say. I feel like this thing is climbing like a dog. I mean, right now it looks like it's climbing pretty okay. What's your experience with the INI there, Max Racing? You have a hard time rotating it as well. I've seen that complaint from a lot of people that it takes a lot of force to rotate. And especially when you're doing like a flex takeoff like that, where you're like maxing out the runway already, you don't want to have the rotation just take so long to get off the runway.
Alaska 172, pre-departure clearance.
There's our initial 10,000 feet MSL, so we will turn off these lights.
623, what airport are you at?
I'm ALX for Delta 623.
And you're going to San Diego?
A firm for Delta 623.
PDC sent. Who else is looking for a PDC?
There we go, the sunny side of the airplane. They get all spiritual wings. I don't know how I feel about the yellow livery. I kind of like the, I miss the silver livery they had, the silver airplanes with the blocks that kind of faded into black. But I also like their like celebration livery with the blue and red. I like that one too. I don't know why they decided to go with yellow. It's different. It's unique, I guess. Kind of like how the Condor has the beach towel look.
Good evening, Southwest 3965 with chief level 320.
That was 3565, United 3965, Los Angeles. Rockstar 3 arrival, Las Vegas altimeter is 2907.
10 Rockstar 3 arrival, first
I am very interested to see how this airplane lands with the way that flare was. Very interested to see how this airplane lands. I mean, it looks good. I did a good job with the looks of the airplane.
Heading 260 and reports field in sight. On the rollout,
The sounds a little bit to be desired. I heard them opening the cargo door, and I don't know what sound they used for the cargo door, but it did not sound good at all.
Contact the tower 119.9.
Tower 99, we're on I got another 05 in West AFK for just 2 minutes.
So 1482.
Go for it, Southwest 1482.
That was 1482, left turn. Heading 280, enable direct Reno.
We are getting ready to cross through. Did I do the ding for the flight attendants already? I may have forgotten that. Let's do that. We did that, and we're getting ready to hit a transition altitude. We will go ahead and go to standard. And let's see what the weather is in Los Angeles. Go weather. 250 and 19. I'm guessing. Oh, they should have an ATIS there. There we go. 24 right and 25 left. That's what they're doing. So it's gonna be one or the other. We may get a runway change in Los Angeles as well. You never know.
Way 2980, I'm gonna have to start off with a flight. There's something wrong with this aircraft.
Okay.
178, you ready to go?
We're ready to go.
There we go. We're already on. There's black. We're proceeding direct to Shatner, which begins the arrival there. So what we can do now is bring the arrival up. It's going to be the Angel arrival. In the meantime, what I'll do is get some beats going, hopefully, in the background.
Via the Rockstar 3 altimeter 2972. You're not live today?
Say again?
You're not going to live on Twitch today?
No, not today. It's too much traffic. Air Canada 205.
I guess this controller streams on Twitch. I didn't know that. Wow, that's kind of cool. So, yeah, let's go ahead and on a short flight like this, you don't have much time to mess around and chill out or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get the arrival confirmed. So we got Shatner, which is, I am having a hard time finding. There's Shatner right there. So we have Shatner, then Smash, then Sally, then Gleason. This should be Gleason at or above 280. Oh, that's not gonna be there. I wonder if this trick will work. It may not, but maybe. So, if you do 27990 at Gleason. It rounds it up to flight level. It does do it. That's the way it would do it in real life. So it would actually round that up to flight level 280. So that's kind of cool. So now we got that in there. We should round that up to flight level 280. We show flight level 280 there. So we'll just hard tune that in there. And that's where our top of descent point is going to be. And so we got Gleason 280. I don't know. Oh no, that's 240. Oh, I could just put an at or above 240. I don't know why I was thinking 280. Here, at or above 240. There we go. I don't know why that restriction wasn't in there. And 280 knots. The next fix is going to be Angel between 18 and 24. So that looks like that's in there. Then Can is at or above 17,000. And then we got Boyle at about 14,000. Then Circus is between 12 and 14, 270 knots. We can transition on over to what I think is going to be the ILS to runway 24 right, Circus transition. So we got, from there we'll go Circus, direct to Skull, that's at above 10,000 feet. Then we got Decor at above 9,000 feet. Then Bria at or above 8,000 feet, that looks good. Then Palak at or above 7,000 feet, that looks good. Lots of fixes on this approach. Then Broke at or above 5,000 feet. Mercy at or above 4,000 feet. Kobe, at or above 2,200 feet. And then from Kobe we get 6 miles. It should say what the glide slope is here too. It doesn't say what the glide slope. 3-degree glide slope, 6 miles on a one. Where's the bearing here? There should be a course. 239. There we go. It's kind of hard to say that. 239 bearing or course to the runway there. For the missed approach, it's going to be a climb to 2000 on a 251 heading outbound on the LA. VOR 260 radio to rafts and hold. So that looks like that's in there and is in the box correct. There we go. Let's go into the perf page. We're 27 for 28. And let's enter some destination data. Let's see, the winds are 24010. So that's right down the runway at 10 knots, but it's gusting up to 19 knots. So I'm going to have the gust factor, so it's gusting up to 19. So I'm going to round up and say 5 knots. So we'll do 24015. The temperature is 20 degrees. Oh, what? Well, that switched on me there. 20 degrees. And our QNH is going to be 2976. 2976. There we go. The bottom side is going to be 322. Alright, so what did I do? Something I think it switched when we got to the cruise phase. I'm gonna just put a cost index of 35 in there. That's gonna bump up our cruise speed a little bit. Where was it? So we did the flight plan. We kind of did that out of order. We get the flight plan, rad nav. What is it? IOSS and 108.5. That looks good. Course is not 262 though. Course is 251. Are you doing 251? I don't know why that. What? Where are you getting that from? So we got IOSS. That looks correct. 108.5 and 262. So that all looks good. We'll do KLAX 24R. Got GPS primary accuracy high, required 1.0. We got 0.03. So that is good. Our performance we have put in there. Let's go ahead and we said we're gonna smoke the brakes on this one, didn't we? Billy Dreadful, hello. I found your channel today. Glad I could catch you live. Welcome, Billy Dreadful. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel, sir. Appreciate you tuning in. This is my first time flying the INI to the INI A320 Neo version 2. So we'll see. We'll see if it's going to be a complete mess or if it's going to be quite all right. I'm not too sure. So we'll find out when we get there. LA can be quite a handful, so hopefully you can be along for the ride with us. coming in on the Angel 4 arrival now. What we'll do is we'll brief it up real quick with our imaginary FO here. Any threats? No, no threats other than possible runway change and to taxi. We're gonna have to come all the way down here, back around, and I think they park at Terminal 5 or 6. It's one of these. We'll park at one of these. We'll park in the Charlie 8 alleyway here. How about that? So we'll come in on the Angel arrival. The first restriction is going to be Gleason at above flight level 240, 280 knots. The bottom side is Circus between 12 and 14, 270 knots. Plan on doing a visual. We'll back it up with the ILS. There we go. I wonder if that's why. Did I have the LS off? I don't know. We'll do a visual. We'll back it up with the ILS to runway 25 right or 24 right. Oop. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that was their approach. That's gonna be Charter 11-682 February 24. The safe altitude around the LA VOR is going to be 7,700 feet. That's a quadrant to the north. I configure using full flaps, medium auto brakes. I really should be using flaps 3. You know what? Let's use flaps 3. Let's do it. Why not? Do a flaps 3 landing. And here, performance, flaps 3. There we go. We're going to do a flaps 3 arrival. We get auto brakes medium, so we should be fine. That's just for the gust. So we'll do flaps 3, auto brakes medium. If we need to go miss, plan on a soft go around. And the go around will be with the towers assign heading and altitude. If they want us to do the published, it's in the box and has been verified. When we do land, plan on a left turn off on Yankee. We'll hold short of 24 left. And then from Yankee, we'll probably just cross, go straight down Yankee, and then take Charlie all the way into Charlie 8. So quite a long taxi when we get there. Pretty straightforward, though. Any questions? Anything else you'd like to add to that? Nope, I think you covered everything. All right, all right.
Send on the child to a Golf.
American 801, holding shore running to Los Angeles. That's 2340, Los Angeles Center.
How is it feeling so far? I'm new to flight sim, but been a fan of aviation since I was a kid. Are you talking about the INI A320? He came in after the takeoff there. It was a little spicy. It rotates a little bit slower than I would expect it to. And so that's my biggest gripe with it. Other than that, it feels really good. Other than that little part right there, the rotation part. So, but we'll see when we get there. This is my first time flying it, so we'll see how it lands when we get down to LAX, and then tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. Well, no, there's gonna be no stream tomorrow. That's right. No stream tomorrow. We'll pick it up Thursday. Don't know if I'm gonna be in a Neo or not. I don't. Descend via the Angel 4 arrival and 29er. You said 74 for spread wings 3318.
2974 Ontario.
Alrighty, and what transition? What runway transition for spread wings 3318?
Spread wings 3318. Expect 25 left.
We'll expect 25 left. Thank you for spread wings 3318. Alrighty. So let's switch it up. Let's go runway 25 left, ILS right there. Angel 4 via Circus is still the thing. So, where's their lat discontinuity? That's way behind us. Okay. So now let's go in here and we shall look at the approach. Let's go ahead and go charts, approach. We'll unpin you, please. And we will 25 left. Pin you up. There we go. And now Everything else should remain the same all the way to circus. Only thing we're looking at is all of our fixes after that. Boop, 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 boop. Back you up to circus. So we got circus, then we got crane now at 10,000. Tarek at or above 9,000. Dymo at or above 8,000. A fueler at or above 7,000. Gate at or above 5,000. Honda at or above 3,600. GG is at 1,900. It's going to be 5 nautical miles, 30-degree glide slope to the runway there. The mass approach is going to be crossing the Santa Monica 160 radio. 251 into crossing the Santa Monica 160 radio. Then a left turn heading 236. Outbound on the Santa Monica 195 radio. The Catley and hold that's in the box. RadNav, we got ILAX 1099. It is 251. 251 is the front course there. So we will tune that in. Progress page, KLAX 25 left. We'll do that. Performance approach page. And now our minimum is going to be 304. 304. So we got that in there. We're going to be config 3 still. Alright, we got all of that. I think we're over Gleason. Are we over Gleason? Where are we going? Okay. Direct to Angel. What are you doing? This is absolutely... Oh, that's different. This is different. I should have tried to snap a line. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna pull the heading. Wait, where's that? Yeah. Full heading. Choop. Alrighty. This guy completely bungled up. Let's see. The bottom set is going to be circus. And 12,000. So let's go ahead and put 12,000 in there. Not a fan of this airplane now. Why does it turn so slow? I mean, I get it. That line doesn't look great.
We need to go over to Oakland.
So we'll go ahead and get like a 2,000 foot per minute descent going. Do not know what this airplane. Why are you turning so? Airplane, what are you doing? I have never. What? Does this airplane really know where it's at? How am I so far yet so close to something? You know what? Alright, now I'll put it in there. Direct to Angel. Some stuff isn't simulated in the box here. And so this is, I think this is predicated off of the Honeywell FMS, because the Honeywell FMS has that direct to functionality like that. It's a little bit different. So we need to be at above below 240, so about 1,000 more feet to go. There we go. Should be able to make that. I'm gonna just go open descent until we catch back up now. Drive everything down to idle. There we go. Who's calling for clearance for San Francisco? Delta 4921 on the ground at LA with Sierra. When the airplane's not doing what it is doing, what you expect it to do? Yeah. I have no clue why an arrival change just completely disconnected the flight plan, but it did there, Billy Dreadful. I work in nursing simulation. That's phenomenal background for work. Nursing simulation? What is that about, Billy Dreadful? What, a nursing simulation? Wow. Getting some turbulence coming down. Alright.
Taxi to runway 27, I'm at 25, right. It's actually Charlie, Foxtrot, Bravo.
I wonder what the progress page says. Weird. 2,100 feet high. Alright, let's get a little bit more than just that out then.
He's climbing to 13,000.
2211, Los Angeles Center, 10 Ironman 2, arrival expect, vectors ILS 24 red.
Ironman 2, arrival 24 right, Delta 2211.
So that is one thing they didn't get right, and this is the speed brakes would only deploy, maybe this is half, but the speed brakes would only go up to half. Once you get to the half detent, you don't get more speed brakes. That's it. Alrighty, we are in an open descent, making our way back down. We are back on the arrival. ATC didn't yell at us, so I think we escaped one there. We definitely escaped one there. This still says we're 1,200 feet high, but we're correcting back in, so everything is starting to look good. I will go ahead and get our in-flight music turned down there. Excellent.
here with you at level 230, about 15 miles away from Fletcher.
Still 1176 Los Angeles Center, descend cocktail.
And let's see, what's the altimeter down there? We got 2974. 2974. And 2974. There we go. We can turn that back on. We can check our status. Excellent. Let's do a descent checklist. Altimeters. We got 2974. Auto brake medium. Prefer pitch page is that. Arrival briefing. Reviewed Angel 4 visual approach backed up with the ILS 25 left, and status is checked. Descent checklist is complete. We are now below our profile. Manage you up. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
5941, are we getting vectors for the visual runway 20 right?
Yeah, 44 here, level 310.
Los Angeles Center, you with me?
United 44, flight level 310.
And 44, radar contact.
Let's see. Nursing sim is super based on the work of aviation. We use actors and mannequins to create hospital environments for training around situational awareness communications. You know what? We have been told a lot, you know, in your primary training and stuff like that, that the way flight crews operate in like a crew resource management, which hopefully is something that makes that phrase is something you've heard before, crew resource management. It kind of, aviation was kind of like the birthplace of crew resource management. That circuit's cleared, ILS 25 left approach, Spirit Wings 3318. Alrighty, so we're clear for the approach, that's good. Aviation was kind of like the birthplace of crew resource management, or CRM, as like we like to say for short. And we've always heard that other sectors, other industries, sorry, have kind of modeled their crew management and resource management, however you want to call it, after what we do in aviation. They might call it something different, but it's all about how doctors and nurses and anesthesiologists and everyone that comes together in a hospital, they have to work together as a team, as one cohesive crew. And so you want to be able to have, no matter who they are, what their background is, that as a crew they come in, and as a doctor you know what the anesthesiologist is going to do, or as a nurse you know what the doctor is going to do, and that's a huge thing that's kind of expanded to other fields. Let's see, you say a lot of mistakes I see experienced doctors, nurses make in sim. is predicated on something not acting how they have expected. Yes, we call that confirmation bias or expectation bias. So, like a different type of patient monitoring equipment than usual. So yeah, we call that expectation bias. We're leveling off here at 12. We can actually go down to 10.
That was 488 tower, 119.9.
Is there a tower frequency on? Nope, there's no tower. So expectation bias is something you're expecting one thing and something completely different happens. And so, yeah, you can become susceptible to that. It happens all the time in aviation. Like you thought you were going to taxi one way and now you're taxiing a different way, but in your head you still have it that you were going to taxi the one way you thought you were. So you start taxiing the way you thought you were.
Good afternoon, climb maintain level 360, radar contact.
360, Southwest 2313.
I do some training with our advanced life support team at the hospital nearby. Their teamwork is exactly as you described. Yep. So, it definitely, CRM was kind of like the birthplace of that, and it has spread to other industries, and I think that's a good thing, because overall, if you can increase the safety of anything, go down to 9,000 feet, I think that's a win. I definitely think that's a win for everyone. Let's go ahead and activate our approach phase here. I will hold on to our speed. We will activate the approach phase. Sweet deal. And we're through 10,000 feet. We're cleared for the approach. Alright, there we go. Not getting an ILS frequency at all, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's slow it on down to 210 knots. Get some speed brakes out. So we can go down to 8,000 feet now. I do know there has been an issue with this, and I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but where the ILS just doesn't come in at all. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm going to be a huge fan of the INI A320. There's some issues that they have going on. Alrighty, review Fenix minus 10, flaps 1, speed verified. Yeah. It's an 8,000, we get down 7,000, sweet deal. Get some more drag out, we'll go down to 180, how about that? Ooh, it is hazy out here. Do I really want to be doing all that? Alright. Alright, yep, we're good down to 7,000. BFE next one is 10.
3318, wind 24010, gust 19, runway 25 left, clear land.
25 left, clear land, spirit wings 3318. Flaps 2, speed verify. That should give us a lot more extra drag. Before I forget about it, let's go ahead and start our recording. We are now recording. Sweet deal.
Delta 9 Echo, ready to taxi here at LA.
Delta 4921, 24 right, taxi via.
There we go. There's 7,000. We're good down to 5,000 now. So I'll go ahead and tune that on in. What are you doing? Just how? I know the speed breaks out. You should be in thrust idle, airplane. Don't tell me. Don't you tell me. We'll go open descent 5,000. I have no clue why this airplane is trying to do what it's trying to do. But definitely not picking up a localizer signal. Red nav. At LAX. Let's do 109.9 is the frequency. Hard tuned. I got it hard tuned now. And 251, right? 251, yeah. 251. Hard tune. Alright. I don't know. I don't like this airplane. Whatever's going on, I like it. 170. The marine layer is super thick out here right now.
8,000 for flight level 190. Alright, 3 call on same time. Press for flight 187, RNAV, FAPRA. Wind 240 at 10, gust 19er, runway 24 right clear.
Alrighty. So we're gonna step this on down.
United 135, Los Angeles Center radar
So
contact.
I'm gonna manage, go down to 1900.
United 135, copy. You just cut off.
There we go.
Can you repeat that? Thanks. United 135, climb maintain level 190. Climb and maintain flight level 190. United 135. 4983, taxi to the gate.
Yeah, I mean, you said I completely agree. They say the rules of aviation are written in blood. 100% true, Billy Dreadful. 100% true. Every single rule and regulation we have here has been from an accident that's happened, unfortunately. So there's a reason for it, and as a whole, we've learned from it, and every day, each and every crew member goes out to do their job. Oh, we have a localizer. Let me get the localizer. Boop. Localizer. You gonna capture? So capture. There we go. Gotta wait for the glide slope to come in. All constraint. But yes, I definitely agree that that if we can pass on hard lessons that we've learned on to other industries so that someone else gets the opportunity to live and see another day, that's a great thing. And airplane haunted. I know, I don't know. There we go. We only had to wait till 16 miles in. Alright, there we go. Well, armed approach. Second autopilot on. We get Cat 3 dual. I'm so glad they came in because I don't know. You can barely make out the runway there. You can barely make out the runway there. Alrighty, I'm gonna turn up the sounds a little bit. Enjoy this arrival into Los Angeles. Watch your ears there. There's downtown LA. Enjoy. I'll see you guys on the ground.
EWA 2980, you back? Ready to taxi out of Van Nuys. 3 Papa Mike, runway 16 right, taxi out. And 44 at Bourbon, clear to LS, Yankee 26 left. At Bourbon, clear to 26 left, United 44. Now let's 3 Papa Mike, you Robert, taxi at 9. 123 Papa Mike, are you on the west side of the field? You're not in MCC, top off man. Activity standby, I'm talking to the aircraft. I'm like, what? What do they pop on Mike? Runway 16 right, taxi your discretion. Cross runway 16 left. And 27-7 American Space East, radar service terminator, frequency change, cruise, Fisher advisory, have to complete. 3231, maintain level 360.
2,500.
That was 4251, tower 119.9. Tower 119.9, Los Angeles Center, United 1985, level 310. Yeah, 44 after Bourbon, clear to ILS, Yankee 26 left approach, switch to tower 119.9. And Delta 49, 21.
Gear down.
A little bit better for emergency. Much better.
Free Phoenix minus 10, flaps through, speed verified.
320, 49, 21.
United, 1048, 10 miles to GC, right turn 220, maintain 3,500, close down with local access. 011, 500.
Alright, V Phoenix minus 10 flaps through full. So, nope, we're at flaps 3 before landing checklist. All altimeters, 2974, 1500. Engine mode, norm. Landing gear, down. We're green. ECAM memo, landing no blue before landing checklist is complete. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit to rough here.
1,000.
Stable. There we go. We made it past whatever this marine layer is. I am gonna go ahead and turn the autopilot off. Get a feel for how it hand flies a little bit here. Alrighty, our stable target, sync 4. We're clear to land.
300. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Deployed. Another one where we just kind of floated it, got high there, right at the end. Alrighty. 80. 60. And we're out of reverse, auto brakes are off. Alright, let's see. Alright, already you can see the temperatures rising above 150. That didn't even remotely happen in the Phoenix. So we'll make a right-hand turn off, right just here. We'll probably head down to Juliet and hold short of the 25 right on Juliet. With that, let's go. Flaps up.
Go ahead and switch to SoCal 128.05. That'll be your new departure frequency. 2805 United 564. Freeway 3318, switch to SoCal now, 128.05.
Okay, 128.05 for Spirit Wings 3318. You have a great day. Ready. 128.05. 05. There we go. 128.05.
25 right, let's take off United 564.
Yeah, SoCal, good evening, United 1048 on final 25 left.
Yeah, 1048, SoCal approach, wind 125, runway 25 left, clear taxi.
Alright, good land, 25 left, United 1048.
Go approach 22, 11, 6000.
Let's go. I think there's someone taking off here. So let's see if we can see them taking off here. Oh, Billy Dreadful, how does it feel to fly something smaller after spending a bunch of time in huge planes? Honestly, I haven't gotten back into a small plane. I wouldn't be able to tell you. It certainly would be different. It certainly would be different. And thanks for the round of applause there. Really dreadful. Not my best landing, but it will do. There we go. There's United taking off. If I can get a word in edgewise, I'll let them know we're holding short. Spirit wings 3318 holding short 25 right. Juliet. Oh, nope, not a clearance. Taxi to the gate for Spirit wings 3318. Alright, cross 25 right, taxi to park via Juliet and Bravo for Spirit Wings 3318. You have a great night. Alright. So we're clear to cross. We'll go ahead and cross here. We'll make the first right-hand turn. That's going to be Bravo. And I said we're going to take the Charlie 8 alley, so that's what we're going to do. We'll take the Charlie 8 alley on into the ramp there.
That will climb via the SID, United 5254. Delta 2253, SoCal approach, LA altimeter 2976, F36 clear 9 left from Lake 24 right approach. Right now, circuit cleared the approach, RT provide approach, and altimeter 2976, Delta 2253. Delta 2211, set to maintain 2000, turn right heading 270, airport 12 o'clock, 20 miles. Just about cool, we got the airport and site down to 2000, Delta 2211. Delta 2211, cleared visual approach from Lake 24.
I mean, this airplane taxis really nicely. I mean, it handles really nicely on the ground. I can say that. I don't know if it's just that INI, since they did it for Asobo, had more access to more physics in there. It's a little bit more squirrely in the air than I would think it would be for a fly-by-wire airplane. But on the ground, it just handles so beautifully. Alrighty, let's see. I said I'll take the Charlie 8 alley. Yeah, this is Charlie 8 here. Let's slow her down. Get luck up there. Super busy heading into Las Vegas. Oh, I'm heading the opposite way right now. We're doing... We just landed here in Los Angeles. And I won't be streaming tomorrow, but Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. We'll be going from Los Angeles back to Vegas for the mid-morning stream, and then my night stream, my after dark stream, will be Vegas down to San Diego. And then hopefully on Friday I will still be around, and I don't get called out, because I would like to do the Light Up America event where they got air traffic control on from every center, all the way from California to New York. Everyone's going to be online, so really looking forward to that event. What did I do? That's the button I wanted. Alrighty, let's pull into... Let's call it, I don't know what gate that is, 52. Let's go, yeah, let's pull into gate 52. Call it a day there. Yeah, I haven't figured out where would I go for Light Up America since, I mean, there's going to be air traffic control on all across the U.S. I kind of did the Vegas thing. Do I want to keep doing the Vegas thing to end out the week? I'm not too sure. Um, if I do, I don't know. Obviously, I probably want to fly into Vegas. I just don't know where I want to fly into Vegas from. Boop. There we go. We will set the parking brake, head back inside. Is there brakes hot? Oh, we did it. Oh, there it is. We did a 315. Not bad. Not quite to the point where we need the brake fans, but still not bad. That's the first time I've gotten that in the 320. The fly-by-wire 320 nor the Fenix 320 actually has the brakes heating up, and they even have the. I mean, they're all heating up at the same time, but it's showing which one's the hottest brake. That's kind of cool. Anyway, we are here. Let's go ahead and get the fast seatbelt sign off. We have the APU available to us. We can shut down the number 2. Then we can shut down the number 1. And then we can go up top, turn off our fuel pumps. Turn our flaps for landing off, and the beacon can come off. And since that's not moving, we'll go ahead and get the jet bridge coming our way so we can begin our deplaning. Is there a deplaning after this is done? I don't think it's quite like... I don't think this is quite like the, It still shows we're in Vegas. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much I like this, tablet. Like, I mean, I didn't use that. That's my fault. I should have probably used that one. Alright, well... I don't know how to offload Look Jetway, and I don't have GSX, so there goes that. Flight must be over. There we go. I will go ahead and stop the recording. And let's go ahead and get off of Vatsim. Thank you, good sir. I can turn you off. And let's see. Let's go ahead and I'll just put it back in a ready state here. Panel states ready for takeoff. Yeah. Why is the ignition mode in ignition? You're gonna do all the things, eh? I'm gonna let it do whatever it's about to do, and then I will start the replay there. Let's see. Billy Dreadful says, "Oh, that will be super cool. Touch and goes and an A320 at Vegas." Oh man, I gotta practice that in the real simulator. I don't know if I want to practice that right now in the flight sim, but I mean, you never know. Anything is possible. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you, Billy, for spending a little bit of time with me tonight. A little bit of time on our stream. Really appreciate you guys coming out. Billy Dreadful. That Marshmallow? Marshall 13. Thanks for coming out. The guys who were here earlier, we had Dummy Tech, Max Racing, Nathan Hidalgo. Thank all of you guys for coming out. Alrighty, so I think the engines are started. It should be ready to go. I'm gonna just turn the fans on because why not? We can get the jet bridge out of here. Bye, jet bridge. Yeah. Close the door. That should close the door when we do that. Excellent. Because this is gonna be insane. I wonder how hot the brakes are gonna be from us constantly doing replays. With that, let's go ahead and load up the replay. Hit play. Let the airplane freak out for a second. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I wonder how bad this is gonna be. It's having a full-on freak out. Park and brake, brake on, brakes off. Yeah, let's turn the brakes off. Brakes hot. Yeah, we got that. So let's go ahead and clear that. Okay. All the things are done freaking out. The flaps. I wonder what the flaps are actually doing back here. I don't know. Don't know what they're doing. Let's go outside. The gear is still down. The gear gonna come up? Oh, the gear's gonna come up. Okay, well look at there. Let's just leave it down. Because I'm about to time accelerate us anyway. We'll do flaps 3. Then we go back inside here. Flaps 3, speed brakes are armed, sweet tail. And let's see, let's go. Oh yeah, there we go. Something like that. Let's see what that landing looked like. Was it the best landing? Probably not the best landing, but it is what it is. Made our way down into Los Angeles in the INI builds A320. The airplane itself looks really good. I mean, if you look at the texturing, it looks really good. Does it fly like I would anticipate an Airbus to fly? I probably have to set up my own curves to this, because Fenix did a great job with their side stick dampening system. That it feels pretty darn close to what the real thing flies like. It was really enjoyable. Your voice is very relaxing. Thank you, thank you. Um, uh, some of my buddies said I should start a podcast with my voice. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. Little floaty, little floaty. All right. Firm, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's take a look one more time. Let's get a view out the other side. Here, we'll look out the other side there. Excellent. A little floaty, a little floaty. Okay, not bad. It is a flaps 3. I will take any landing again. A little float down the runway there. And overall, not too bad. Let's get an outside shot here. See if we can get, where's downtown LA? There's downtown LA in the background. Look at there. Gorgeous. I absolutely love this sim. It looks so amazing. And then Flight Sim 2024 coming out this November. It's gonna look even better. And can you believe this is a default airport that comes when you get like the Premium Deluxe Edition? Oh, there you go. Landed it on firmly. Didn't let the nose wheel just slam to the ground there. Excellent. The ground handling, like I said, it's really good. Ground handling is really good. Let's go back. Let's see. There's the touchdown zone point right there. Switch you over to drone cam. See if I can get a off to the side view of our touchdown right here. I'm gonna unlock follow. Let's unlock the follow mode. And no, I'm not gonna lock that mode either. All right, so let's, yeah. Oh yeah. It almost looks like I rolled it on there. Didn't quite roll it on, but it does look like I was rolling it on there. Let's go. I'll bring the drone up so I don't lose my drone. And then we'll get one last landing into Los Angeles. I mean, if you can really believe that this is, it's a freeway airport. It's one of the handcrafted airports. You got to get the Premium Deluxe Edition, but it is one of the handcrafted airports from Azobo there. And it is not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get set up here. There we go. And we will take it all the way back. Ooh, how far back? I don't know how far back. About right there. And we will release the hounds. Let the airplane stabilize out there. I would like to. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Billy Dreadful, Marshall 13. Thank you, sir, for joining me tonight. Dummy Thick, Max Racing. Who else? Nathan Hidalgo, and anyone who popped in, popped out, just to see it for a little bit. Thank you for anyone who is supporting the channel through your subscription. I really do appreciate it. Every subscription matters to me. I look forward to the next stream. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will try to stream again at 11 and 8:30 on Thursday night. But until then, remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.